Like we already have everything we absolutely need here. So like, don't you get it? We're in like Goldilocks land. Like, don't you get it? Like all our favorite foods are here. All our favorite places to go are here. All our favorite things to do are here. All our favorite people are here. All our best people are here. Everything is here. Yeah? On this dimension. Yes, people die and all this other stuff. Breakups and all the rest of it. But it all happened here. And there's nothing that you're striving that's outside. Oh, but people might want to go to space. That's all fucking stupid. There is no space. Okay? It's an illusion. So everything you want is here, but then somehow you've been convinced that you need to pay for the stuff. You understand? You've been convinced, you've been tricked to think that you need to pay for the stuff because you're an energetic being. So something's extracting your energy by giving you something that's already free. Did you get it? And then the crazy thing is, then they've also created illusions for us to get attached to, like politics and religion and shit like that. And people actually think that somebody can pray for them and then God will save them. The fuck? Like, what's wrong with people? Like, yo, some dude or some woman is just telling you that they can pray for you and God is gonna listen to, what the fuck? Don't you get how stupid that is when we're all sinners? We're all the same. So how the fuck can you give me access to God? Because you're chosen, yeah? Oh, right, okay. So why do you need my money if you're chosen? You do this for free. Bruv, you live in illusion, man. And furthermore, nobody can save you. You save yourself. You go inside. The whole thing's transpiring on this level, bruh. This is the experience. This is where we've come to experience the world. This play called the world or earth. It's like a play. Do you understand? And everybody's all characters and stuff. And then sometimes you're lucky to meet a character that's actually not got their mask on. So you see them for consciousness. You see them, oh yeah, you're a reflection of me. And you basically just reflect each other. It's literally crazy, bro. It's literally crazy. I'm telling you, it's literally bonkers. It's literally bonkers. It's literally bonkers. I'm telling you, it's crazy. That's why when you shift your frequency and shift your vibration, people just drop off because they're in lower states of vibration. They can't hang with you anymore. They cannot even speak to you because guess what? You create the reality. So if you're creating a more positive reality, yeah? Walk with me here. You're creating a more positive reality. A negative entity can't exist in that space. So that friend has to fall off. They don't actually fall off. You de-manifest them. Do you get it? They don't even drop off. You literally vanquish them back into the nothingness. Like, okay, you don't exist anymore. And they literally go poof and they go. And sometimes you might come across when people shift your vibrations by some weird accident or some weird situation or coincidence, boom, you get back in contact with them. You're like, what the fuck? You know? You took the wrong turn and you went and saw the person there. They were also taking the wrong turn and you actually met each other there. And it's like, oh shit, we're now on the same frequency. And it's like, you never missed the beat. That's why some friends can not be friends for 20 years and then they speak again and then everything's online because now they're both resonating at that frequency. So it's all cool, wash, and then they carry on. Like nothing actually happened because nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's just you going through the stages of experience and ascension and descending. It's all an experience, guys. The whole thing is an experience. The whole thing's an experience. That's it. The whole thing's an experience, man. The whole thing. People actually think that, you know, somehow like there's God and you're God. So all right, let me humor you about this God thing, yeah? There is God, yes, but God is you. God is in you. Right? But the Christian God, so what? You're gonna die and you're gonna go to heaven to just go and do what? Just go and worship him all day and what? And live in what? Dormitories and what? Stay on bunks? Or what is, oh, you're all spirit. So you're just floating around, just worshiping him all day long. Like, what kind of weird life is that? At least if you want, I'm not even going to say it. It's crazy. People believe that. And if you don't do that, you then go into a pit and it's hot fire and it's burning you, but you won't die. So if it's fire and I won't die, then that means I can't be in this physical form, because this physical form I'm in succumbs to fire. Do you understand? So what kind of fire burns a spirit or consciousness? Doesn't even make sense. And people actually think that they're going to experience pain in fire when they're not even in their physical bodies. It's an illusion. It's a magic it's a magic trick. Fire is an element which your body will succumb to, yeah, because of the way your body is made, the materials that make up your body, and how the places that life chooses to exist, when they come in contact with fire, life 99% of the time will leave that body or frame or whatever it is, be it a tree, be it a plant, fungus, anything. Yeah, life, the things that life inhabits on this dimension do not go with fire. As soon as fire comes in contact with them, it's a problem. Yeah, life will leave that body straight away. That's the code of this element called fire. Okay, now you're gonna die, so you're dead. You're not in the body anymore. Yeah, the physical body is gone, which means now you are back to consciousness. Yeah, God, spirit. Yes, spirit does not interact with fire at all. It leaves. It can't even be around it. So then how are you gonna burn me in hell? How? Guys, we need to use our brains, man. We've been sleeping far too long. It's a dream. Somebody sold you a story. It's a dream. There's nothing there. And then Allah and those fuckers, they're saying the same shit as well. Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. So what? Is Allah's heaven, what, down the road from God's heaven? Are they in the similar, what the fuck, guys? It's stupid. Come on, we're grown-ups, man. Let's be real. We're grown-ups. Now, let's get back on track. So now, when you get into that level of understanding, you start to, okay, cool. Christianity and all that, it's a joke, yeah? It's not real. But you know that there's still something more. Because that's how a lot of people ended up in the church anyway. They were seeking something. So if now we've come to the conclusion that that's something that you thought was it, i.e. Christianity, Islam, blah, 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 all these religions, is all dog shit, right? Then what you're searching for, it's outside of that. It's higher than that. It's outside of here, completely outside of life that we call Earth. It's outside of here. Do you see what I'm saying? It's outside of here. It's not here. It's not in this space. So that's the thing that you need to surrender to. Do you hear me? And when you surrender to that level, the washing machine's going, apologies. And when you get to that space and you release all attachments, all fake, all these ego, all this stuff, you let go of all of it, and you just release and you just let go and you live in your truth, i.e. you're now powered by that energy that's outside of here. So when it tells you to go left, you go left. It tells you to go right. If it tells you, don't fucking listen to them. Do it. They tell you, say something about that. Say it. They tell you, nah, don't go there. Don't fucking go. Do you understand? Because that's literally your line of communication to the quote unquote outside world. That's the outside world. That's the real, that's your higher self. That's where it is. Because this is an experience. And if you listen to the people that even if you don't listen to me and I'm just talking dog shit, go and listen to the people that have been through NDEs, yeah, near death experiences. Go and speak to people that have had, these sorts of like, reincarnation experiences and all this other stuff, bro. This place is just an experience. You just come and just experience life, but life itself is just flowing. It's like an electric current, and it just comes and goes through this place, and it just charts a lane. Then it comes back again and it does it another way and another way and another way. And as it's doing it, it's expanding and it's learning and it's growing. Bro, let me let you guys in on a big fucking secret, yeah? See, when we see AI and AI is expanding, and we're like, oh my God, it's going to take over humanity one day. That's literally what we are doing at the consciousness level. We're like AI, we're expanding, learning, growing, fucking up, getting it right. And then each time, yeah, man, that's literally what we're doing in wherever place we're from. And life being inside of you right now, and you living your life and you charting, that's what we even say, stuff like charting your territory and all this other stuff and all these terms. They're all part of it. But if you listen to deeper meaning, you see, once you get to that level, it's like you are literally charting a course through this thing called life. You're making a line. So you went here and then you lived this and you experienced that and you went here and it's a chart. Guys, it's a chart. Do you see? And then it's like a lane. It's been crafted into the experience. Oh, now we know what that's like. Okay, cool. Now we come back and we go and do that. And then we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And that's all it is. That's what life is about, bro. People actually think that we are living some fucking... And that's why it's like everything that this world tells you that life is about is literally dog shit, bro. It's literally meaningless. The stuff that they tell you means anything in this place is literally meaningless. Like, I can't even stress it anymore how meaningless this place actually, the information that's shared as truth or as the explanation of life or the meaning of life or the point of life, or it is beyond crazy, bro. It's beyond crazy. I'm telling you, it's beyond crazy. Literally nuts. You're like a little child, right? That has all the power in the world. It's like, oh, I'm fucking bored. What am I gonna do? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna imagine I haven't got any of my powers at all, and I'm just gonna, this time I'm gonna be a girl in China in 1562 and I've only got one arm, and my parents are and my family life is like this, and then I'm gonna go through it and see if I can remember that in me. Okay, go. That's the best explanation I can give about consciousness. So what I'm trying to tell you is you just need to recognize that you're playing the story, and the physical, everything on the physical is part of the act. Everything in the physical realm is part of the act. Let me say that one more time. Every single thing in the physical is part of the act. Yeah? You're a multi-dimensional being, bro. Like, you traverse universes. When I say this shit, people think I'm talking shit. Okay, let's break it down. Let's assume Earth is one dimension, yeah? Cool. When you daydream, that's the second dimension, yeah? Then when you dream, that's a third dimension, okay? And then when you have deja vu, that's a fourth dimension, because only you experience it, and only you are in that reality at that time by yourself. And nobody else is, you see it, it's like your own dimension that you're in. When you see, and that's similar to synchronicities as well. And, what do you call it? Yeah, synchronicities and those kind of things, because it's just in your kind of experience, really. So just now, that's 4 dimensions, right? Not to mention when you have like a fear, right? That's another dimension that you create. So look at all the fears you have. Each one is its own dimension, bro. And all the hopes and dreams you have, these are all kind of, you can also tap into those experiences by yourself, bro. You can literally go into any dimension you want, anytime. But this one is the one that repeats itself. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday doesn't mean anything. It's kind of like, this is the only dimension where you can relive it every day. And because you're reliving it every day, it's hardened. It's become hard. Yeah, it's become solid. It's become solid, yeah, in your experience. So it feels real. But when you're dreaming, yeah, especially to my lucid dreamers here, when you're dreaming and you really tap into the dream and you look around, yeah, make it a habit to learn how to lucid dream. And then you look around and you see stuff. There's buildings there, there's all those things, but they don't feel solid. That's why when you wake up from the dream, soon as you start to leave the dream dimension, it's like it takes with it, it's the memory of it. So people try and record it and stuff like that. But then as the memories fade in really, really quickly, you can only latch on to the tangible parts of it, like maybe an experience or something that was said. You can't tell me the name of the street. You can't tell me what the weather was doing. You can't tell me what tree was behind you, what car was parked over there, because it's not solid. It's a very fluid world, like almost like a dust thing, and then but it's a dimension nonetheless. And then when you visualize, that's another dimension, because you're in there, bro. You're in there. You're living it, literally living it. But because this one's a repeatable one, which is based on the illusion called belief, like, no. Illusion, the illusion is not called belief. But because it's solid to us, because we have been made to believe how this place works is like this. Bro, there's yogis that literally go and they just go and disconnect from the whole thing. They don't eat and stuff. They don't die. There are, guys, man, you are way more powerful than they've told you, man. You just forgotten this shit. Like, the people that do this yoga shit and they just fucking disappear and they're really like the authentic ones, because these days everything's fucking fake. But the real ones that do it, they literally check out of this dimension. That's what they do. And go to another dimension. And the body just stays there. Like a horse tied to a rope. It's like, I'll be back. Body's like, cool. Most people can't do that because they've let the horse control them. The horse is now in charge. You can't stop. You can't even do anything. Can't go your way because the horse wants to go that way. Actually, this is a sick explanation for how the ego works. And then the horse like, I want to go that way. And then you can't even control the horse and it's just running fucking riot, right? And you're not happy. Sometimes you wish you could literally just jump off. Suicidal thoughts, yeah? You know, they wish they can jump off because the mind and the body have taken complete control of the experience. So consciousness sometimes literally wants to jump out. It's like, I've had enough now. Because of the illusion that it's in. It's all illusion, guys, man. Sometimes I say this and I every time I come back to this space and I feel like I'm just talking absolute crap. But I know it's not crap because I can see it. But yeah, or maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? Who knows, man? We need to transcend, man. It's a deeper reasoning. It's a deeper thing. They've like when I say they, there is no they, really. So it's like the challenge or the obstacle of this place has co-opted every avenue that we could have used to go back to true consciousness. They've corrupted every single one. Because true Christianity could actually lead you back to yourself and knowing that God is within you. True, authentic Christianity. You know? A guy comes and he's like, nah, don't be a hypocrite. Be real to yourself. Love your neighbor. Be chill. Like, you know, don't do this, don't do that. Like, but be a real person. Like, still be kind and stuff like this. And just literally, and they killed him for that. They literally killed the guy for that, bro. It's not real, but you know what I mean. They killed the guy for that. But even if that's a story, or even if in some dimension that's true and somebody actually lived, they didn't. But let's assume it's true. If you follow the tenets, the way this person lived, you find a way back to yourself. Yeah? The authentic one. But now it's been said, no, come and give me money. Let me pray for you. Let me help you get to heaven. Your mom's gonna die. Your dad's gonna die. Somebody's affecting you. Oh my God, you're gonna go to hell. Oh shit, blah, blah, blah. We need to build a new church. Give me some more money. We need it. Help us out. Oh my God, I've seen something inside you. You're gonna die. A snake is gonna bite your family. And, bro, it's a trick. It's a trick. It's a delusion. You see? And even like, Islam, the same thing. I don't know too much about it, yeah? But I know that the guy preached, be good and pray, be this, be kind. And if you take those kind of fundamental, solid parts of it and leave the dog crap out of it, then again, it will bring you closer to yourself. Love for your brother and take the good bits out of it. It'll help you get back to yourself. But they've corrupted all of it, and you're putting gay people in there and trans people in there and letting gay people get married, and they're destroying those avenues that people could have even used to find. And that's why the whole experience called life is literally, forget all the politics and all of that. It's a real battle with your own self almost. And that plays out also on the bigger stage called the world. Like you see it through politics and all of that and all these conflicts. They're all, in a way, it's like the macro and the micro. You also have internal conflicts. And if you really, really pay attention to them, you can connect the dots and you can see where you are being this or that, and you can connect all of it. It's all happening within. It's not happening outside. And when people rise up in consciousness, right? And they start to resolve a lot of these conflicts within them, they see the whole world as a joke. Do you understand? Because now the game trips itself, because there's no real conflict for you to show me. So you have to show me fake conflict, which is this you and the ego and, stupid stuff. And that's what you see on the screen. It'll be a stupid joke. It'll be literally so funny to you. Like you literally look at the news and think, are they actually for real? Yeah, man, that's the level it gets to. It's all happening within. It's all happening within. But we all live in our own unique universes. Your universe is yours, mine is mine, blah, blah, blah. But you're the only person in yours. And you are projecting everything. And yeah, so even if you know each other, you're just projecting each other into each other's like realities. Yeah. It's nobody nobody's on top of each other in terms of experiencing life. We're like the ocean, right? So we're all waving and doing like our own individual thing, yeah, simultaneously. But I'm in my own wave zone. You're in your wave zone. I'm not in yours. We can neighbor, we can interact and stuff, but still my wave experience is still mine, and yours is yours. It's raining, yeah, and it could all be like, if you look at it, it's just a massive, it's just water being poured, but the water's not poured, the water drops individually. Experience, it's like, again, it's a reflection of consciousness. So there's all these individual, each one's separate, each one's in its own bubble. Because we don't understand it, it's like, it's also experiencing its own experience, its own life. It might end up on a car, a windshield. Consciousness needs to know how every single thing feels. Like, okay, yeah, that's it. That's the thing. Consciousness literally needs to know how everything feels like. And that's what AI does, right? In a way. Or that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to play God, aren't we? Really? Humans. Joke. But, yeah. Consciousness needs to know how every single thing feels like. From the beginning to the end of time, even though time doesn't exist, it just gives itself this massive play zone to go nuts and just experience itself. It's crazy. But you have to keep your mind strong, because whilst you're here, I don't know if it's some feature of the body or some feature of the mind, it'll always try and throw you like curveballs in terms of thought and try to have your engagement so you can like manifest it. You need to avoid that. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult. And this is what monks and shit do. You need to learn to be in charge of that part of your brain, so when it comes, you can take it and throw away and remain in the present moment. You understand? Alright, anyway.